Hi, I'm Kathy Holloway Hill, and I am so excited to be here at the annual White Party Gala for Harvest Girls International. We are going to hear from some great speakers. We're going to give away some scholarships. We're going to change some lives. I am so excited. You are going to join us, and we're going to have a great time tonight.
Tony Lamont presents Living by Design with host Kathy Holloway Hill. Kathy is a strong, powerful voice. She entertains, informs, and inspires her audiences everywhere she goes.
I'm Kathy Holloway Hill, and welcome to the Living by Design show. And I am so excited because this is my favorite time of the year. We are here at the Marriott for the annual White Party fundraiser event, and I have my sister, the beautiful Cris Meadows, founder of Harvest Girls International, sitting beside me. Hi, Cris.
Hey,
welcome
Kathy. I am so excited to be with you today. I tell you, this has been so wonderful. You have been on this journey with me for a very long time.
Yes.
And so we are always excited to be together. We are friends, we're sisters, we're coaches and mentors with young girls.
Amen.
So this is an exciting time for all of us, especially in the city of Indianapolis.
It sure is. And you are such a massive community leader, and I just want to give you props and shout outs for doing that. Harvest Girls International has given away how many scholarships?
To date, probably about 20, 25.
Wow.
Yeah, we do a lot of them as needed, so they don't show up always at the White Party.
Yes.
But we do give sometimes when we have extra donations, we try to make that happen for young girls.
That is incredible, Cris. Now, I know we spoke off camera, the other day, and you mentioned that you are going to be growing next year. Talk a little bit about that growth.
Well, the growth is, I can't wait. We're going to do so many different things. We've opened up our program to do more of empowerment for young girls and women, and we're going to be doing something called You Are My Sister.
Oh.
Yeah, and we're going to find a young woman, whether she's a single mother or a caregiver, and we're going to empower her, give life coaching. You're going to be a part of that. You've already signed on to be a part of that.
Absolutely.
And we're going to also support her with donations to help her with clothing, to maybe even get employment, to maybe even take some breaks. We're going to give her everything that she needs to support her to be the powerful woman that she was designed to be.
And you are the powerful woman that you were designed to be, because your vision is just massive.
Yes, yes.
I mean, the way you've grown just over 8 years?
8 years. Well, 8 years for the White Party. This is the 8th annual, but Harvest Girls is about 10 and a half years old.
Wow.
Yeah, we've been doing this for a really long time.
And when you really think about it, that's not a long period of time for where you are right now.
Yes.
I mean, you have made massive strides in the community, changing lives for young girls, women.
Yes. I tell you, Kathy, when I answered the call on my life that I felt that I was being called by God to do something amazing, I did not know what that looked like. So I want to tell the viewers out there, if you have a vision or a dream and you may not know what it looks like, you have to create it. And you follow what I call the yellow brick road. Sometimes you don't know where you're going, but you just follow the road till you get there. And you never know where you're going to end up. And so I just kind of fell into this. I had the vision, I had the dream, I didn't let money stop me, I didn't miss the miracle looking at the money, because a lot of times we don't have finances, we won't do it. But you can do anything. I had no idea I could do something this massive, but God knew. And so I'm excited about that today.
Don't miss the miracle looking at the money. The things this girl comes up with, I mean, she can preach to me anytime, anytime. So Cris, just really quick, go ahead and tell our viewers, this is a fundraiser.
Yes.
So if you want to donate and keep the Harvest Girls International supported, How can they do that?
Oh, easy. Just go to harvestgirls.com and click on the donate button. Always, any amount, always welcome. We need every bit to keep empowering these young girls.
And I am going to second that, because this young lady right here, her vision is massive. It's going to continue to grow, and we need your support. Cris, thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you for having me.
We're going to have a great time tonight.
We are.
I'm
I can't wait. I can't wait. Toy factories in the house.
Yay.
It's going to be so exciting. We have 5 scholarships. Exciting.
Yay. Yay. I am now here with my handsome nephew, Josh.
Miss Kathy, how are you doing today?
I am awesome.
Yes.
And, you know, Cris is my sis.
Yes, of
so
course.
Of course, that means we're family.
Of course, we are family.
And I'm so glad to have you on Living by Design. I've never had a chance to interview you.
It is my first time, and I am so excited to be here. This is a wonderful, auspicious event.
Yes.
And I am so excited that I get to sit with you, and I am so excited that for this event that's going on right now.
Yeah, now you're going to be the MC tonight.
I am going to be the MC tonight.
And this is not your first time being an MC.
It is not. This is actually probably my 3rd time emceeing the event.
Is it?
Yes, it is. It is. It is. And the funny thing about this is that, of course, since Miss Cris Meadows is my mother, I have watched this event grow. The very first white party event that we did, because it's called If the Shoe Fits.
Yes.
And the goal of this event was to get shoes for women that did not have any. So we had people donating shoes at the first event. It was at a really small restaurant, and I remember my contribution at that time was to make sure that all of the shoes got into the car to get to where they need to go. And I think me and my brother sang in this restaurant. So it has really grown from that tiny restaurant to this grand ballroom, this huge event, and it's so exciting to see.
Josh, I didn't know that.
Yes,
So
yes,
you started
yes.
with the shoe.
Wow. Yes, that's
so
how
you learn something every
that's
day.
how the title "If the Shoe Fits" came about. Was from actually getting shoes for ladies that didn't have any.
And there's your mother.
Yep.
That big massive vision of hers.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of her, is that I've seen her. This was all born out of passion. She has a passion for helping women and young ladies, and to see the evolution of that. It has grown so much. She has touched so many lives. She's been acknowledged by so many different facets all over the country, and her impact is just huge. I'm so excited about it too. It continues to grow.
And I don't even have to ask, what does this mean to you? Because I can just see your excitement and the energy that you're just pours out of you. So you're the perfect MC.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. Yeah, you know,
what we need.
I grew up watching my mother, not just with Harvest Girls, but even before that. She has always been so generous and so kind. And she is that phenomenal woman. And I learn a lot about what it means to be kind, what it means to give selflessly.
Come on,
she was a single mother with me and my twin brother, and that passion that she still had, no matter what we went through and no matter what the circumstance was, to help others, really helped define me as I am now an adult, trying to find the different ways that I can help and having that passion myself. She's really made an impact, not just on me, but on anybody that she comes in contact with.
Now, I tell you, that right there, I mean, if nothing else, that right there says a lot.
Yes.
It says a lot for her as an individual, and it says a lot for her as an entrepreneur, and it says a lot for her as a female.
Yes.
Because I love the way we collaborate and celebrate each other, and we have a problem in our society because females don't do that.
Yeah, well,
and we need to do more of that.
Absolutely.
And she's a leader when it comes to that.
She is. She's the epitome of that grace and that style, and she possesses that fire and it's infectious. It sets you on fire to want to go and find somebody to help or to donate or to give to this wonderful organization. So yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, by the time it comes to donation time, people are like, scrambling around, where can I get this money? Where
exactly. They're just, we want you to, if you can, find it in your heart to make sure that you always support this organization. I mean, we're able to do what we do because of the fact that people sow their seeds into this fertile ground. They give from their hearts, and that's what keeps us alive. That's what keeps us moving. That's what ensures that girls have scholarships, that women have empowerment sessions, that we're able to help those who are in need. So I'm excited.
Exactly. Josh, you know what? I have to say this. You are the perfect MC. I mean, your smile is beautiful. You're very well spoken.
Well,
you're energetic.
Well, I like to think that I got that from my wonderful mother.
Well,
so.
yes, actually, you look a lot like her. So,
Yes.
well, thank you so much, Josh, for talking to us.
Thank you
and
for
we
having
are
me.
going to have a magnificent time. You're going to see this handsome young man as the MC.
Yes.
So stay tuned. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be right back with more of the annual White Party Gala. We're here with Gwendolyn Hardiman, and she is our recipient of the President's Award this year. Now, we all know that that is a major, major honor. Gwendolyn, congratulations,
Thank you.
welcome to Living by Design.
Thank you. I am thrilled to be receiving the President's Award.
Yes. Tell us just a little bit about yourself. What do you do for a living?
I am the Chief of Staff at Phelan Leadership Academy,
Okay.
James and Rosemary Phelan School, and the George F. Fisher School.
Okay. And what do you do there?
And I am the supervisor of the deans.
Whoa, okay. That sounds like
It's a challenging,
intense.
yes,
Yeah,
it's intense.
It
Yes.
does sound very intense. Well, we need that in our community, so, I applaud you for doing that.
Well, thank you. We do it with a lot of love.
And clearly, you are involved with Harvest Girls. And
Yes.
you've been involved quite a bit to be
Yes.
receiving the President's Award.
From the beginning.
Yes. So how did you and Cris Meadows come to?
We met at church, and it started as a church group, and I had a lot of energy. I was enthralled with her passion for women,
Yes.
and then it just evolved from there.
Wow.
So anytime there's a meeting, anything that I can learn that would help me with my girls at school, or anywhere else for that matter.
Yes.
You have teenagers, you have young women, and then you have young at heart. Everybody needs information.
Yes.
And so I always try to keep with what's up and coming and current as to how we can help our sisters.
Amen. Amen. Now, if you had to look in that camera and just give a brief piece of advice to our young girls who are just lost today, what would you say to them?
Find a mentor that you can trust and talk to her and share with the things that trouble your heart. At school, I always find girls that really need someone to talk to and be real because they can tell.
I love that. And find your purpose.
Find it, and then don't be afraid, and just be honest and just relax.
Right.
So many people try to
Fit in.
and put the youngsters in a cage.
Yes.
They've already been exposed to more than most would be,
Right.
and so you can't judge. You just have to love them where they are.
Absolutely. Love them where they are. I love that. I
Yes,
love that.
yes.
And we weren't born to fit in. We were born to stand out. So don't be afraid to be who
Absolutely.
you are.
Absolutely.
This has absolutely been my pleasure. I know the President's Award is a huge honor, and clearly you have made a massive impact on Harvest Girls International. And I personally want to thank you because I've been involved with the organization for many years. So I personally want to thank you, not just for what you're doing for them, but what you're doing for the community and what you do for everyone, especially our youth.
Well,
So-
and I shall continue because
Absolutely.
I was taken care of and shown the way.
Yes.
And so each one reach one and teach one.
I love that.
And so I think we'll be okay. Just reach back and grab somebody and
There
keep
you
moving
go.
forward.
There you go. There you go. Gwendolyn, thank you so much for talking
Thank
to
you.
us here on Living by Design. And stay tuned because we are going to see a lot of the White Party coming up. Welcome back to Living by Design. We are now here with not just 5 beautiful young ladies, but 5 brilliant young ladies who are actually scholarship recipients tonight. And I am so proud of each and every one of you. So I'm going to ask you to introduce yourselves. Just your first name only.
Okay, I'm Brooklyn.
I'm Kennedy.
Kristen.
Alyssa.
Chelina.
Oh my goodness, I am so proud of all you young ladies. Now, okay, let's first begin, and you tell us what is it that you want to major in when you go to college?
Actually, I just changed my major. I was originally biology pre-med, but now I'm neuroscience pre-med.
Wow, that's pretty deep.
I would major in nursing to become a registered nurse.
Oh, I love that. I was a 17-month caregiver for my brother, and I'm not going to talk too much about that, but he recently passed away. So healthcare is so huge. That's so huge. It's near and dear to my heart.
I'm a current student at Alcorn State University. I major in biology health science, and I would like to be a pediatric occupational therapist.
Whoa. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
I will be majoring in media and public affairs.
Excellent.
I go to Indiana University and I major in sports communication.
Well, okay, so you all are doing some serious work here. I mean, obviously you have goals. I mean, with everything that you're majoring in, all these different majors that you just told me about, that is really impressive. I mean, these are some serious things. So what are some of your goals? And I'll just take whoever, wants to answer that, if you've already created your goals yet once you're done with college.
I'll go. Okay, so originally I wanted to be an orthopedic surgeon, but the surgery lifestyle isn't for me. So I'm thinking about being a neurologist for geriatrics because my grandpa and my great-grandma both have dementia. But also I want to be an advocate for health education because a lot of people lack the education about their health. So, yeah.
Wow, okay. And what have you said something about media? Okay, so what made you want to go in that field?
I like to talk a lot, and I like to write speeches and do speeches, and so I want to be a public relations manager.
Wow, okay. So, because I was going to say like a news anchor, okay, so in public relations.
Yes.
Okay, and then yours was?
Sports management.
Sports management. So you want to work with like sports organizations?
I wanted to open a nonprofit organization for kids and teach them about sports management.
Wow, that's awesome. I love working with kids. I mean, that's one of my passions. Yeah, I absolutely love working with kids. And then your name, were you?
She's nursing.
Yeah, I know, but I was certain. Is your name Brittany?
Kendall.
Kendall. I'm sorry, Kendall. Okay, so yeah, you were. Yeah, I remember you because you talked about caregiving and healthcare.
Yes.
And so, what made you want to choose that?
I just like helping people. Don't always have to give back, get something. I just like to.
So people who are sick and that's your passion.
Yeah.
Because personally, I used to be afraid of people who are sick because I didn't know what to do or how to help them. Yeah. Especially people who. And when you really think about it, even though, I have a master's in psychology, it's sickness of the mind, but sickness of the body, I mean, it's kind of all one and the same. So, I really applaud you for that because it takes a special person to work with sick people. It really does. Because people can be very mean. Mm-hmm. Nobody wants to be sick. They don't feel good. Mm-hmm. So, anyone else want to talk about their goals and what they want to do once you get out of college and you're done with your education. So how do you feel about getting a scholarship tonight?
Excited?
Yes, absolutely. I'm sure. I mean, this organization, Harvest Girls International, is absolutely incredible. So if anyone wants to talk about how they met Cris Meadows, you can just quickly talk about, how you came to know this amazing young lady that started this organization.
Okay, well, at my church, I know Kiwi Pryor, which is she's under Cris Meadows or whatever. So we have a program called Pearls at our church. So on Wednesday nights, it's for girls only, and it's kind of like Harvest Girls, but it's with our church on Wednesdays. And Kiwi just loves her, so she always talks about, and she loves to help young girls, so she always talks about Harvest Girls, or we're doing this, we're doing that, we want you to come. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go because she talks about it so much. And then I went to the Saturday program, and I loved it, and I met Cris there, so that's how I met her.
Oh, that's amazing. Ladies, you have been incredible. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. You're beautiful inside and out. I love the fact that you have goals. Please always stick with your goals and never ever forget Harvest Girls International. Okay? We thank you. We're going to take another quick break, and we're going to see a whole lot of this white party coming up, and I am very excited, so stay tuned. I am here with the beautiful, the brilliant Dr. Karen Rodman. Karen, I'm so excited you're here at the White Party.
Kathy, I'm excited to be here with you, Chris, and everyone else.
Absolutely. You are sponsoring a scholarship.
Yes, I am. This is my second year. It's the Doris and Orlando Rodman Harvest Girls Scholarship in honor of my dear parents for a young lady who is graduating from high school and going off to college.
Now, do you know who is going to be receiving your scholarship and what she's majoring in yet?
No, I don't. Chris is so wonderful. What happens is, like last year, when I get here, I'm introduced to the young lady and I get to know her propers and all that she is going to do.
Okay.
All I can tell you is she's 18 years old. She's graduated with great grades from high school, and she will be attending a 4-year college program.
Excellent. Well, you're Dr. Karen Rodman and you're a neurologist, and this lady is brilliant, and she is such a massively great friend and sister, and I just had to say that because you mean the world to me.
And you mean the world to me. You're my sister as well. And I want to thank you and your wonderful husband and producer, Tony, for interviewing me. And as a bonus, Chris, who's so wonderful, she lets me give the scholarship out to the young lady tonight.
Absolutely. And Karen, thank you so much for everything you do for Harvest Girls and the community. And we're going to go in here and have some fun at the White Party.
Absolutely.
Isn't this a good time? Yeah. This is a good time. And if you are new, we say welcome. You'll see why this event is one of the premier events in the city. Also, if you're new, just a little bit about Harvest Girls International. Harvest Girls International is a women's and young ladies empowerment organization. It was founded in 2007. They actually held their first empowerment event in 2008. And since then, it has just skyrocketed. I remember the very first White Party. The very first White Party was at a restaurant. It was not a room of this size. It wasn't of this magnitude. And the idea, because some of you have had questions as far as like, if the shoe fits, where does that come from? So with the first White Party, the idea was to get shoes for women who were needing to go on job interviews, maybe didn't have any shoes. The goal of the White Party was to raise all these shoes and get all of these shoes. And it was in this really small restaurant. It was only a handful of people that were there. And just look, this event has grown so much. And again, this event continues to grow. And it continues to get stronger, and it continues to get bigger, and Harvest Girls continues to have that impact because of your generosity. We could not do this without your generosity. So again, we thank you so much for being here. Harvest Girls was founded by Cris Meadows, and what can I say about Cris Meadows? She is dynamic, she is powerful, she is strong, she is beautiful, and the beauty about Cris Meadows is that Harvest Girls was born, and she'll tell you this, Harvest Girls was born out of her pain, the things that she had gone through in life. She wanted to make sure that women and young ladies especially were empowered to celebrate their journey. They were empowered with the power to dream, and just out of all of that, you see what we have today. So, and it's not just us that are seeing the fruits of her labor. She's been recognized nationally by many publications, including Ebony Magazine, corporate recognition, Pine Sol, she's been recognized. She's been recognized by the Indiana Commission for Women. She is a Torchbearer Award winner, which is one of the highest honors that you can receive as a woman here in the state of Indiana. And she's very special to me because she is my mother. And one thing I can say, just kind of switching off the MC hat, is that my mother was the best and is the best mom that I could have ever asked for. As a special needs child, she sacrificed so much for me so that I could see my best self. And that's what she does. That's what she does with Harvest Girls. when it comes to women, which is her passion, and when it comes to young ladies, which is her passion, she wants you to see your best self. So she does empowerment sessions. She goes and she life coaches. There is no one like this dynamic woman that is my mother, that is Cris Meadows. And Mom, I just want to say from my heart, I know that we have a program, but I want to say thank you, because you have sown so much just into me, and you have given so much. I can never talk about my mom.
That's all right,
baby. You have given so much of yourself, and I've seen it because you've given so much of yourself to me, but I've also seen the hard work and the dedication that you've given so that women and young ladies can be empowered as well. This is what she does. She's just a phenomenal woman. So, without further ado, the founder and CEO of Harvest Girls International, please give a round of applause to my mother, Cris Meadows. Want to know how fierce she is, because she has on a boot right now, and is she not rocking what she is wearing right now? And she walked up those stairs so gracefully. We have to give her a round of applause just for that.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Oh, I am so excited. Isn't it awesome to have a son like Joshua? So awesome. And just, I get two, because he has a twin, Jimmy. So can you imagine if both of them were up here? My goodness. I just want to say thank you for coming and spending this time with us. I know it was hard to get through traffic today because of the baseball game, and people are still coming in. But this is such a beautiful room right now. I'm just looking at all the beautiful white. I want you to loosen up, not be so stiff. This is not church. This is not something just so you can't move, you can't shake, you can't do what you want to do. We're here to party for some young ladies. This is a party with a purpose. We are here to party for 5 young ladies who we're going to award scholarships to. But before we do that on today, I just wanted to greet you before dinner and to let you know that I appreciate you. I love you. I bless you. I wish you health and that you may prosper. And I wanted to thank our sponsors. We were so blessed and fortunate to have as our title sponsor, Microsoft Corporation. Yeah, isn't that amazing? Also, I would like to thank as our Wedge Hill sponsor, the Newman Group Primerica. That is Cynthia and Erica Newman. And Dr. Tom Benjamin, you may all know him as Bishop T. Garrett Benjamin Jr. He's always been a strong supporter. He sends his love, could not make it, but he wanted you to know that he is praying for this event right now as we speak. Our open toe sponsors is Children's Bureau, Toscano Insurance. Are they in the house? Or did they come? Okay, but I know they sent a donation. Oh, awesome. Yes. And our scholarship sponsors are Dr. Tom Benjamin, Dr. Chris Guba, Gwendolyn Hardiman, Dr. Karen Rodman. And so we're just so excited to have them want to sponsor scholarships. And our corporate sponsor is none other than Saks Fifth Avenue. As you will see, Saks Fifth Avenue bags are on the VIP tables. Saks sent those over for you to enjoy and take those home with you. So excited about it. I want to introduce one group of people. I'm not going to call their names, but all the volunteers that are working on the white party. They came last night. Would you come and stand right up front here? Please move very quickly. All the volunteers, if you're a volunteer, move very quickly and come to the front very quickly. If you're a volunteer, please, I want them to see you because they worked very hard to make this look beautiful on last night. We had a guy, and he may be still on the way. He was our harvest guy, and we really do need guys. So we need guys to help set up. So if you want to volunteer for next year, we need all the guys that we can to help. These ladies lifted, pulled, tugged, and did what it took to put these chair covers on, did everything it took to make this happen. So thank you, ladies, and please give them another round of applause. Thank you very much. And certainly, lastly but not least, I have to introduce another group of wonderful, awesome young ladies who I'm going to ask to come and stand in the front here that are the board of directors. Now, this is not a board where they just sit and make decisions. This is a working board. They are actually working tonight. You'll see them behind tables and they'll be running the event. This is a working board. They never stop giving. All the gifts you see over there, they were donated and purchased, some of them even, so that we can have great items on tonight. So I want to call them up. First of all, I want to recognize my regional vice president from Atlanta. She is the founder of WOW Atlanta, division of Harvest Girls International. And she could not be with us on tonight because of the passing of her mother on last night. But Helen Chambers. Helen Chambers is an awesome, fierce woman. She has my back. Helen and I can talk to 2 and 3 in the morning. If I have an idea, she keeps a pen and paper by the bed, so when I call, she's ready. And so she and I have been in this thing from day one. And so I miss her on tonight, but I'm so glad that she made the decision, because it was hard for her not to come on tonight. And her mother did pass last night, but she sends her love. And I ask you to send your prayers toward Helen Chambers. Next, I would like to introduce the executive director of All Girls Matter, is our Self-Esteem Academy, Chelina Meadows. Chelina's been with us about 7 years. Chelina dedicates lots of hours and time working with the young girls. Also, I would like to introduce our strategic planner, who is Yolanda Hill. And everything that strategically needs to be done, that's what she does. Yolanda Hill, matter of fact, she's in the back working the, oh, there she is. She was in the back working the screen. And next is our, I'll call her the general. Our program coordinator. She makes sure everything is in place, and I love it. Kiwi Pryor. And last but certainly not least is a new comer to Harvest Girls, but not to me. She and I have been friends for a very long time. She is our executive administrator, Yvonne Hughes. These ladies give time, hours, money, whatever it takes to make sure that the job is done. We do a lot to have a small group. We're small, but we're powerful and we're strong. So I ask you to continue to support. Give these ladies another round of applause. Thank you, ladies. Thank you.
So are you guys good? You guys great? All right, awesome. So for our next part, we are going to have the fabulous Cris Meadows, who is again, the CEO and founder of Harvest Girls International. She is going to come, and this is the moment that we've all been waiting for. She is going to be presenting some awards and scholarships and everything. So please welcome Cris Meadows.
Good evening, everyone. I just want to give a shout out to all those who were stuck in traffic, who were stuck in the garage. I heard it with people stuck in there an hour. They just coming in. Thank you for your perseverance and your diligence in getting here tonight. Thank you for deciding to spend this evening with Harvest Girls International Incorporated. We are an organization that we empower young girls ages 9 through 17 and women with the Power to Dream self-esteem program for the girls and Celebrate the Journey for the women. This is such a wonderful thing for me tonight. I do believe that you do not let your struggles become your shackles. As tonight, I could have let this struggle become my shackle wearing this boot. But I made up my mind a long time ago that if it didn't kill me, it would make me stronger. And so that's where I put my young girls and where I put the women in their strength and their power. I believe that everything that we have is on the inside of us. And it doesn't matter what we go through or what it looks like. We have everything we need on the inside. It takes just as much faith to be negative as it does to be positive. That same energy you give to negativity, you can give to positivity. But here's the difference, the choice is yours. So tonight we choose power. Tonight we choose strength. And I would like to start this off with this one thing that I wrote for the girls. This is our affirmation. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I can do anything that I say. I can set goals and dream dreams. With God, it's possible to do all things. I am not weak, I am strong. I persevered through it all. Challenges, economy, and adversity will not hold me back. I'm a child of God, so I never suffer lack. I have a heart of pure gold, so I step out into the world because I am bold. I have the power to dream, to be the best that I can be. I can do anything and I will succeed because I believe in me. That is what we give to our young girls. That is our affirmation that they learn, that we give to them. I wrote that out of my own spirit, of my own trials and tribulations. And what would I tell someone if they didn't have to hit their head as hard as I did or stumble through as I did? That's what I would tell them, and that's what we tell the young girls. I want to start off tonight with an award that I give personally. It's called the President's Award. I started awarding this, and several ladies are here tonight that have received that award. Kathy Holloway-Hill, First Lady Priscilla Bowden, they all have received that award. And the reason why they have received it, and this next person will receive it, is because this is a person that has invested in Harvest Girls, have believed, has stood by me and by the organization, not only with their mouth, but with their deeds. They have given their time and their finances to help us become who we are today. I would like to introduce the woman who I believe, as I call her my OG, she's my original girl. And I would like for her to know that on this day I celebrate her. Not only is she the chief of staff and the supervisor of deans for the school system that she works in, but she is the college mentor for Harvest Girls International Incorporated. She mentors our college students who are going through the process of the scholarship program. And she did not know that I was watching her all the time, just waiting for the perfect time to give her this award. Because she has supported me from day one. She supported me underground when no one knew that she was holding me down. And so I want you to know that I love her today and I esteem her today. And I thank her for being such a strong supporter of Harvest Girls International. So this year, the 2018 President's Award goes to no other than Gwendolyn M. Hardiman.
And honored to receive this award. Thank you so very much. Harvest Girls International has been a tremendous blessing to me and countless others. Oh God. The organization success is not an accident. It is anchored in core values, equipping, encouraging, and educating girls, and ladies young at heart. That would be us ladies, my girls right there. To have contributed my time, my talent, and my resources has been nothing less than a pure joy. I have no greater joy than to see other girls strengthened, empowered, and moving in a positive direction in life. As I mentor the young ladies, it is a thrill because then I too go back to where they were as coming up. It's just a joy to talk with them and share with them and look at the thrill and the challenge that's in their eyes. They have no idea what they're about to face. But with my encouragement, all of them have been successful. I say thank you again. I will certainly contribute, and I encourage you all to contribute your dollars because this is a worthwhile event, and it is helping girls to be successful and to achieve their destinies. Thank you so much.
not only just to show you, Gwendolyn, I'm gonna ask you to come back up. I was trying to hold her, but she took off. Come on back up. To show you just how she meant what she said, this next award is going to be given by her. She wants to say a few words about the scholarship she's donating in the name of her sister.
This book award scholarship that I would present to Kristin Nichols. She's an Alcorn University scholar. I present this in remembrance of my beloved sister, Dolores and Sangster. She was an outstanding principal and an educator extraordinaire. So as I present this, I know she would be thrilled with Kristin's accomplishments and wishing her every success because she's done a phenomenal job. She's getting ready to graduate in 2019 in 3 years instead of 4. So congratulations to her, and I know she will do great, great things.
She is clothed with strength and dignity.
That's all right, baby. Take your time. That's all right.
I would like to thank everyone for this opportunity. I'm truly humble. College has not been easy for me. But I'm glad to always come back here and be able to be rewarded with a scholarship. Thank you, Ms. Cris, for picking me for these past 3 years. It means a lot to me. And my family, I have really worked hard for everything that I get. My biggest goal was to finish college in 3 years, and I've done that, and I'm so proud of myself. And again, thank you everyone for what you have done, and for giving these wonderful donations. Thank you.
So I want, she should know the amount, so I want to tell her that Kristin is getting a $500 college book scholarship from Gwendolyn M. Hardeman. That gets you. When the young girls are so grateful, the children nowadays aren't as grateful as we would like for them to be sometimes, but these girls are very, very grateful. I would like to introduce the next scholarship recipient, and her name is Kennedy Cross. She's a graduate of Lawrence North High School. Her studies will be in nursing, and she has already received her CNA license. Kennedy, please come at this time. Let's give her a round of applause. Don't these girls look beautiful?
Good evening. I am Kennedy Cross, and I'll be attending the University of Indianapolis to get my bachelor's degree in nursing. I graduated from Lawrence North High School, and I was in the marching band for 4 years. I played the flute. In high school, I took a health science class that allowed me to get a feel for healthcare. I studied hard, and we did tests every day in class the first semester, then worked hands-on with residents in our nearby nursing homes. In April 2018, I received my CNA license, and it was a huge accomplishment, but I can't just stop there. I will use that as my first step in my journey. I wanted to become a registered nurse since I was around 8. The class helped a lot, and I loved nursing even more. I knew that this is what I wanted to do. I love helping and taking care of others, as it is a big part of nursing. While high school is now over, I plan to take the next big step in my life. It's college. College is filled with new people experiences that you don't experience in high school. In college, I want to gain a greater knowledge over the healthcare field, adulting skills, and personal relationships. I want to be able to save and change the lives of others. Every patient and resident matters, and I want to make sure everyone can feel safe and well taken care of. Harvest Girls support will help me achieve my goal of becoming a more skillful person and believing in myself. I was part of the Harvest Girls since I was 8, and although I still may be shy at first, I was taught in this organization to love myself and think highly of myself, starting at such a young age. And it was an organization I was proud to be a part of. Sitting down with the life coach, it helped me understand the little and big things that I will need to know to make it through college. It has helped me learn that I am not on my own, and you need resources and people you can reach out to and talk to. I want to thank my family for coming out here and supporting me, and thank my mom, she's always there for me. And thank you for your generosity and support. Help me get one step closer to my goal. Thank you.
Kennedy will receive a $500 college book scholarship from Harvest Girls International. Thank you. Our next recipient is Alyssa Hope. She is a graduate from Warren Central High School and seeks a degree in media and public affairs with a minor in vocal performance. She graduated with a 3.265 GPA. And at this time, Alyssa, would you please come?
Good evening. I'm Alyssa Hope, and I am honored to receive this scholarship. This scholarship will help me further my education right here in Indianapolis at IUPUI. I will be majoring in media and public affairs. I will be in the SPEAR program, which is the School of Public and Environmental Affairs. The SPEAR program is about making the world, your countries, your cities, better places. I'm majoring in making a difference. Every job I think I would like to have involves helping others. You could say it's a passion of mine. I plan to be a public relations manager. It's basically managing a company's reputation. My job is to enhance or build a company's reputation through the media. I recently graduated from Warren Central High School, and I can't wait to hit the ground running at IUPUI. And because of your donations, I am able to. I'd like to take this time to thank a group of people who I feel haven't been thanked enough. My family, who provided endless support. And also, I can't forget to thank every single individual in this audience today who donated to this wonderful organization. Thank you for your generosity and support. You're the reason my dream is now a reality. Isn't that amazing? They are receiving the Medallion of Academic Excellence given by Harvest Girls International to only the scholarship recipients. It is a medal that will remind them of this day and that their journey and their dreams can become a reality. Next, we have a continuing education grant. We give also scholarships to girls who are already in college as well, and we support them. We would like to give the next continuing education scholarship to Chelina Meadows. Chelina Meadows is a sophomore at Indiana University, Bloomington, where she maintains a 3.0 GPA.
Good evening, I am Chelina Meadows. I am a proud graduate from Broadwood Magnet High School. I am currently a sophomore at Indiana University, and I am studying sports management and marketing with a minor in business. With this degree, I want to open my own nonprofit organization for young people to know more about sports management. First of all, I want to give thanks to God, who is the head of my life. And without this, this wouldn't be possible. Secondly, I want to most definitely thank my parents for making my transition into adulthood the easiest as possible, because it's not. I want to give a huge shout out for Harvest Girls Internationals, because this is my first year in the program, and they just welcome me with open arms. And that extra feeling it really goes a long way. They help me maintain my 3.0 GPA. Last but not least, most importantly at that, I want to thank all the donations that were given and will be given. Thank you.
Oh, this is awesome. These girls are amazing. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Woo. You know, you work with them and you just don't know. You think, did I do a good job? Is it, you know, and you see the fruit of your labor. All of our staff has worked with these girls on some level or another. And it's just amazing to see them stand here and speak their truth on tonight. Our last scholarship is going to be given to Brooklyn Cantrell. What I love about Brooklyn's mother, this is what attracted me to her. Every time she speaks of her daughter, she calls her the doctor. Brooklyn is going to study to become an orthopedic surgeon. She's going to Xavier University in Louisiana. She's been recognized by President Barack Obama for academic honor. Her graduating GPA is 3.899. And I thought it was very fitting that you will receive a special scholarship from none other than a doctor, Dr. Karen Rodman. Would you please come?
First of all, I want to thank and honor the wonderful Cris Meadows and the Harvest Girls Scholarship. You have given me a lifeline to my parents by allowing me to honor their memory. They so believed in education for our young people, and I can feel their spirit here tonight saying, keep going. I want to congratulate this young lady who is entering the medical profession, which is my heart because I'm a neurologist, and say, the sky is the limit and you are going to do beyond fabulous. Thank you again for letting me honor my parents tonight and to really touch my heart. Thank you. My parents are Doris and Orlando Rodman. And it's the Doris and Orlando Rodman Harvest Girls Scholarship, Year 2.
Good evening, how y'all doing tonight? She kind of said a little bit of what I was going to say, but I'm Brooklyn Cantrell. I'm a LC graduate with a 3.8 GPA, and in the fall I'll be going to the Xavier University of Louisiana. Like she said, my mom calls me the doctor because ever since I was young, I've always wanted to be a doctor. I remember when I used to, I came upon the movie Gifted Hand, and I was like, oh, I want to be a neurosurgeon because he did so good and he impacted my life. But then
I did research, and being a neurosurgeon is a lot of school. So I was like, okay, well, not that, but I still want to be a surgeon. So I was like, okay, orthopedic surgeon, it's just bones, right? So then I did more research, and the surgery lifestyle is not for me. So I actually just recently changed my major to neuroscience, pre-med, and I'm thinking about being a neurologist. But I don't only want to stop there as being a doctor. I want to be a health education advocate for women, because here's a couple of facts. 13% of the population are women, African American women, and of that 13%, only 23% are educated about their health. But without you guys, I cannot do this. Xavier is $30,000 a year. Okay? That's a lot of money. So I'm beyond blessed and grateful for this scholarship. Your donations are not in vain. Every dollar helps girls like me impact and change the world. Your donations are sending girls like me to college, and your donations are bringing us this close to achieving our goals. So thank you so much.
So I want to announce the award to Brooklyn. Dr. Rodman has given a $500 scholarship. Harvest Girls would like to match that with $500. She will receive a $1,000 scholarship. She didn't know. And Dr. Rodman did not know that she was wanting to be a neurologist, and she said she would mentor her. So that is going to be absolutely amazing. Thank you so, so much. I just thank all the new people who came on tonight, all the people that came to support. I love you, I thank you, I bless you, and we're going to have a party on tonight. Thank you so much.
Again, thank you so much for your support. What you do is what it enables Harvest Girls International to continue to support young women, not just young women, but if you've ever been to one of the Harvest Girls Lunch and Learns, they're very powerful events. So the seeds that you sow today definitely help Harvest Girls to continue in that good work. But we're about to have a party, guys. It is time to let loose and get our groove on. And the groove tonight is going to be provided by none other than Indy's premier band. They have played for plenty of important people, state dignitaries. They've been a part of Grammy Award-winning work, and we are in for a treat tonight. Again, the premier band for the city. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Toy Factory.
bag it up? Won't you bag it up? Hey girl, won't you bag it up? Won't you bag it up? Jerk it up. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. 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 Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble.